almost.
It's the way that we rock, we'll be doing our thing. Ooh, la la la, la la. It's the way that we rock, we'll be doing our thing. Ooh, la la la.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Catch Up with Lala. I hope everybody's well. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I want to say hello to Linda Gamble. Hello, Linda. I hope you're well. Hello to my amazing mod, American born. Hey, honey. Hey, it's me, P and Ross. Welcome. Hey, Sharon Goldberg. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, honey, my good sis, Eloquent, which is another mod of mine. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're well. Hello, Innocent Instigator. Hope you're well, Han. Thank you for joining. Thank you, American born, for confirming you can hear me. I was just about to say that. Tamika Williams, welcome, honey. Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Tussie26. Hello. Hope you are beautiful. Thank you for joining. I hope everybody's Wednesday is good. Mine so far has been great. It's been really great. Like, I woke up happy, refreshed, relaxed. I woke up to some madness, I will admit. But it was bound to happen. But you know me, I'm a delete chick. I'm a delete type of girl. So I deleted that. I did not let that affect my day to the nastiness side, the nasty side of YouTube, shall I say. I did not let that affect my day. I had a great morning. It's afternoon for me now. It's like 6 o'clock, 6:17 in the afternoon for me, because you guys know I'm like 7.5 hours ahead of you guys. So it's in the afternoon for me. So I had a great morning. I feel amazing. I had like really good interviews lined up to this morning. You know, I'm going back to the working, but I've taken a year off. It's now time for me to go back into work. So, but unfortunately, the pay didn't match the job, you know. So I was like, no, thank you. Know your worth, ladies. Know your worth, and I know mine. So I was like, no, thank you. That kind of pay means I should be remotely working at home full time instead of paying money for travel. And having a pay cut like that, it was not worth it for me. I know the job market right now in the UK and the majority of Europe is not that great, but I know my worth and I'm going to hold out until I get something great that suits me and provides me what I need to do. It needs to do financially. American Born goes really good. I slept in today. Good, good. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling better. So yeah, that was my day so far, and you know, I'm excited for my dinner. I'm having chicken katsu curry, which I'm excited for. Yes, innocent instigator, always. She said, pray on it, catch up with Lala. Yes, always. I've been praying. When I say to you, my God, don't let me down, don't let me down. I've been praying a lot, and I've been praying real hard. And thank God, a lot of things have come my way, and I'm very blessed. Like with me, I'm very blessed. I never stay in my sad moods too long. Is maximum a couple of hours or the most a day, and I keep it moving. You know, I'm very motivated at the moment. And when I'm motivated, I'm a beast. I'm not the one to be messed with, especially when I'm motivated and I'm ready to get, you know, claim what's mine. There's no stopping me. I'm a beast mode when it comes to that, especially being in an industry that I've been in, having the kind of experience that I have, and you know the leadership skills that I have. And I hope everybody was in Queen Sheba's live today about corporate world, like the corporate segment she does every Wednesday. That was great. I took so many good notes. As always, Queen just threw us a ball out here and just gave us some hope, because boy, there was some really good um inspiring messages to take from there, and I took a lot of notes. Hello, TJ's baby, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, sis. Thank you for coming. Innocent Instigator said, catch up Lala. It's funny when I say, although it's crazy out here and in these YouTube streets. The ones I follow, you guys are the most encouraging and positive CCs out here. Oh, and we love it. Thank you. Thank you. Listen. Last night's live had to be done for me. I'm always going to come up as a millimeter. I'm always going to come up with Melody. Something arises with her. That's what I do, right? However, I don't like mess, but I don't mind sticking up for Melody and supporting her and stopping the bullies and things like that. But I don't like mess. And I'm a positive person anyway. All my friends, sisters, anybody that knows me, you can ask Eloquent, you can ask American Born, you can ask Smiley Queen. I'm a positive person. I don't allow the things to get to me. It just doesn't. I've always been like that and I will always be like that. And I wanted to create a positive, peaceful environment over here, and that was my aim. So I hope I've done that. And thank you for saying that. I appreciate you, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you for always supporting. Um, okay, so please ignore me if I butcher your name because I'm really bad at names. Police by Ija. Okay, so I'm sorry if I messed up your name. I'm really bad at pronouncing names, but thank you and welcome. Hi. Hey, Cynthia. Welcome, Cynthia. Hope you're well, sis. Hey, Shawnee Love. Thank you for being here. Oh, Tamika Williams said it's very peaceful over here. Thank you so much. And that's what I wanted to create. Like, I wanted to create a peaceful environment where we can kiki, ha ha. Like, this kind of live is very serious as well. We can, allows me to cover serious topics at the same time, but it's also encouraging things. I have a lot more content coming up about encouraging us, Black women, and being able to continue to build a environment where we uplift each other and hold each other accountable. That's what I want to do. And so thank you for saying that, Tamika. I really appreciate that. That's exactly the type of environment I want to portray here. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate that. I just so you know, trigger warning. This is something that has to do with, if domestic um domestic and intimate partner violence. So viewers' discretion is advised. Okay, so trigger warning, viewers' discretion is advised. Okay, so please take that into note. We are covering a serious topic today. So I hope everybody is aware of that. Thank you for joining me. So I'll get. Hello, Keontae Fielder. Welcome. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining. Okay, so as you have all seen, unfortunately, things have taken a terrible turn between Halle Bailey and her ex-boyfriend DDG, who is a streamer and the father of her child Halo. According to news reports, especially TMZ, the situation has escalated to the point where legal protection is now in place. Okay, so legal protection order is now in place. So this has happened. I saw this story early hours this morning, and I really wanted to cover it. It's something that has to be covered for us. I think the more people that talk about these kind of incidents, the more awareness we can actually provide, and provide a safe place where people can talk about their kind of if they've been in that kind of environment before and talk about it. That's what I wanted to create here, a peaceful environment where people can discuss serious topics and can give other women warning, telltale signs, the red signs to look out for in these kind of situations. So please be advised, trigger and content warning. This video discusses domestic and intimate violence, uh, partner violence. So viewer discretion is advised. So hope everybody is aware of that. So I'm going to continue. So as you can, as I don't know if you saw this, but this is just, okay. So this is a picture. Let me just take this down. This is the pictures, one of the pictures that Haley has put into evidence to get her restraining order against her father of her child. And these pictures and images are from social media, Instagram, and it's from one of the social media websites. I'm just going to get the name of it. Bear with me. Um, it's the Neighborhood Talk. So I got this picture from there. So as you can see, it's from TMZ as well. They got it from TMZ. You can see the bruising on her arm. Okay. And TMZ reports that Haley has been granted a domestic violence restraining order against DDG, real name Daryl Dwayne Granberry Jr., following a series of allegations of abuse. Okay, and I'll take this down because I do not want to leave it up too long, but everybody can see. She has also said they met up. In the report, it states that Haley said DDG came over to work out a visitation plan for their 18-month-old son. But instead of a peaceful conversation, she says things got physical. This is another picture of her tooth being chipped, and this is allegedly done by him. So everything in this video, please note, is alleged and in my opinion. Okay, so this is what the report has says. It got physical. According to the court documents reviewed by TMZ, the two allegedly started wrestling, and that's when DDG accused of pulling Haley's hair and slamming her face into the steering wheel, which led to her chipping her tooth. So he did this, okay, and this is what caused her tooth to be chipped. These are allegations, okay? However, we all know the courts, especially judge, we all know how it's hard to get restraining order. This had to be legit in order for the judge to grant that restraining order, which she did get. Okay, so these are the images that's come out so far, right? There's a bruising on her arm when they got into the physical alteration, and then this is the chipped tooth when he grabbed her head and bashed her head against the steering wheel, and he slammed her face, sorry, into the steering wheel, and which led her to have her tooth chipped. Okay, so this is shocking. I was absolutely shocked and flabbergasted that he would do this. And can I just say, it really speaks to the woman that she is, to the mother that she is, because what you have to understand is this didn't happen now. This allegedly all occurred sometime at the beginning of the year, right? Okay. The most serious allegation occurred in January after their October breakup. And anybody that's been following this should be aware that these two broke up in October. Since their breakup, she's barely been on social media talking about anything. She hasn't spoke about their breakup, hasn't said anything, not one bad thing. Him, on the other hand, used his platform full of million streams, right? Watching him stream every other night to harass and bully her, claiming that she does not allow him to see their child. Yet she kept quiet and she was building her evidence against him because this occurred in the beginning of the year, January. This is 4 months ago. Okay. Sorry, this is 5 months ago, right? So she has kept quiet until now, and she came out and asked for a restraining order because clearly he's done something. This is just my opinion. Clearly, this has done something. I personally think any man that lays a hand on a woman is not a man. That's a beast. Okay? That's beast. It's inhumane to touch another woman, especially the mother of your kids, okay? The fact that he done this allegedly to her says a lot about him, because he's already gave me narcissistic vibes anyway, I'll be honest. He gave me narcissistic vibes from the beginning, the way he was acting on stream about her, talking about her, getting his fans to come and harass her. Hello, Cece. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Hello, Vanessa. Hey, love. Hope you're well. Thank you for being here. He already gave me all those vibes, right? And then on top of that, to take it to the level where he's actually physically abusing her, he's absolutely trash. He's evil. He's purely evil. He does not care about her. Neither does he care about his child. To do that to his mother, to his child's mother, is something else. And domestic violence is not something to be played with. Okay, it's not something to be played with, and it shouldn't be something to be laughed at either, because I'm seeing a lot of people on social media coming after her for. Bear in mind, she did not release this information. TMZ did. She was trying to keep it quiet and private and getting it sorted so she can get her restraining order, but this was released by TMZ. Okay. Following these events, okay, the judge has ordered DDG to stay at least 100 yards away from Hailey, and restraining order is now in effect. So he cannot, under any circumstances, come near her within 100 yards from her. Okay, these are serious allegations. DDG has not publicly responded, but when he does, we shall see. The only public response I have from him is from him streaming with one of his friends, and I will show that as well, and how he responded. This is very disturbing and problematic. Okay, this is very disturbing and problematic. This is something that should not be ignored and should be addressed. It's no laughing matter. Domestic abuse is no laughing matter. Unfortunately, a lot of women, especially Black women, have lost their lives in domestic abuse situations and relationships and marriages, right? So it's something that has to be spoken about, and I think it has to be spoken about widely. It does not matter what other people say, as long as you take a stance and say you're against it. Because what I've seen in social media today, especially coming from women, Black women, shall I say, standing up for this monster, was very disturbed. I was disturbed by it. I was very shocked. I was very disgusted. And we have to stop this pick Misha mentality within this community, especially within the Black community. It's too much. Hello to, hey sis, hope you're well. Thank you for joining. It's absolutely disgusting to see other Black women call her a liar, right? Call her a liar, and sticking up for a man that wouldn't even look at them twice. That's what gets me. This man would never look at you twice. Cece said, I feel that DDG should never have access to Hailey again. They need to set up a third party system. Yes. And apparently, we will get to that. Apparently, they did have a third party system. Okay. They did have that. However, through their mother. So I will get to that. I will get to that. They did have a system set up where he her and his mother would communicate in terms of collecting the child and visitation and things like that. That was occurring, as far as I have seen on social media. I just think what I've been seeing is horrific on social media. This 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 is just my opinion. DDG has always gave me uh a narcissistic vibe. He thinks he rules everything, he controls everything. And I think that's truly disturbing for someone like him to think that he could got away with this, and to still think that he's been making live. What was it? Met Gala was last week, right? He did a live about how he's in New York City and he can't see his child. Right? What's that about? You just did a live about a week ago, talking about you're in the same city as your son and you can't see him. That really says a lot. And you think this is okay? You think that's okay? That's what I'm very confused about. That he did that a week ago, and then now it's something that is okay to do. Not thinking this will come out. He took her silence as weakness, and that's what a lot of men do, and that's what a lot of narcs do. What they don't realize with strong-willed women like Haley is that she worked in silence and did what she had to do. No, I haven't, Tamika. I haven't seen that. Tamika says, Lala, have you seen the text message where she tried to let him see the baby and then he declined? I wouldn't be surprised. No, I haven't, Tamika. Thank you for letting me know. I did not see that. But I did note that there was a lot of people on there saying she's lying and that all of this is to get back at him. Bear in mind, she's never once said anything about this guy. Not one thing. Not one thing has she ever said about him. But he's the one who has been speaking about her, and in an ill manner, to the point where he had to come back again and tell people to stop coming after her because she had to close her comments off because the amount of disgusting vitriol that was aimed at her. Welcome, Annette Soundcheck. Thank you for joining. That was aimed at her. So he knows what he's doing and he uses his platform while she was being silent and building up her case and going to the court and getting everything that she needed to get. He was on here as usual playing the victim. You know, narcs, they love to play the victim. They love to play the victim. And that's what he was doing, in my opinion. He was playing the victim because even the video I'm about to show you now, he's playing the victim. He's acting all shocked, all like, what? No, this can't be. This can't be. Yes, sir, it can be because you're the one that has done it. So what are you talking about? You know, what are we doing here? What are you talking about? Okay, so bear with me one moment. Let me play this video of him allegedly finding out about Haley's restraining order and the court case, okay?
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real.
But,
that's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about.
Did you hear that? This is not even real. This is not even real. How will you not know it's real? Are you not the one that put your hands on her, sir? How do you not know? Welcome, Linda. Thank you for joining, honey. Hope you're well today, Linda.
Last night. Fuck all that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these
Again, he said, I don't know where that came from. How do you not know where that came from? Where you were the one that allegedly physically put your hands on her. And bear in mind, he's doing this this live and stream with this bloody Zionist Aiden Ross, who I cannot stand. Again, I'll show you another video of him defending. Of course, Aiden Ross, a Zionist, would defend abuser. That's what they do, right? Zionist always has excuses for bloody abusers, in my opinion. Welcome, Mia. Welcome, Mia. Thank you for joining. So I'm not surprised. So this is Aiden Ross, a Zionist, okay, and a Trump supporter, just to put it out there. And he later on defends it, and you'll see here as well.
fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
But I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro. Come here.
See how he protects him? He does not let him talk about the truth, talk about what actually happened. He's telling him, we're on stream. Don't do it, bro. We're live on stream. So what? So what? He's standing there denying what he's done to her.
Come here.
Don't even make no
Fuck
sense.
all that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false shit to ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him.
And what kind of father puts his hand on the mother of his kids, of his kid? What father he does not. Again, people like this is the reason why we have abusers, because abusers have enablers. And this Zionist is one of these enablers. Hey, Shirley, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope you're well.
We're gonna love him. WDDG, and fuck anyone that got anything to say.
Fuck the fake narratives, my nigga. Stop the bullshit. We don't want to hear.
See? F the fake narratives and the bullshit. Where there's evidence, physical evidence, and the judge has granted restraining order. You think a judge would just give it out for willy-nilly? No, sir. The judge needs evidence, and it takes a lot. There's a lot of women that actually come out and said it takes a lot to get a restraining order. The fact that she got that and the judge allowed it means the evidence was very tight. Okay, so stop with the lies. As usual, these are bros, supporting each other. Narcs and abusers always support each other, in my opinion.
Hear that shit, bro. That shit is fake.
Listen to our.
And again, fake. Of course, a Trump supporter would say real news is fake. Of course you would. Get out of here, you weirdo. Okay, so I removed that. Okay, one moment. Toot said DDG is lying. Of course we knew about the PO because it was served to him. Exactly. But they like to come on here and play dumb. Innocent Instigator said, even with the evidence, they're still backing up. Yes, they always do. Men support abusers, in my opinion. Shawnee Love said, laugh my ass off. Tell Aiden Ross we're not going to respect him and he's not going to make us. Exactly. Thank you. Shirley said DDG is abusive jerk, and he wasn't surprised he's been made aware of this in court. He was. He acted surprised because he did not know it was going to come out that day while he's live on stream. We know how it is. We see the setup, that people like him like to deflect and lie and play innocent, right? But you've been on social media for a while now talking all this talk, and now all of a sudden you're Mr. Innocent. Tamika said he's getting ready to tell on himself. We talked about this last means you knew previously. Thank you, Tamika. Mia said, you notice he's landed these two clowns to speak on his behalf. Yes, because that's what they do when their mind is muddled up. And we witnesses Knox, aka Mr. Marta Holt, when he's stuttering. Blah, blah, blah. When people are stuttering like that, they get their cronies, right, to speak for them while they get their mind to be back on track. And that's what he was doing, in my opinion. Innocent Instigator says she needs to get one that stops him from talking about her and the third party harassment. Exactly. He really does. Hello, Samantha. Welcome, doing. Hope you're well, boo. Samantha, I'm going to holler at you because I'm going to be in Canada, Toronto in a month's time. I'm going to holler at you. I'm going to DM you, boo. Okay, maybe we can do a link up. Okay, so thank you for joining. Okay, this isn't the first time claims of assault. Ruby Ross exposed him years ago. So, yes, I remember. He has tendencies of this, which is very disturbing and alarming, and nothing's been done. Yes, sis, I'm coming to Toronto. My cousin is getting married, so she's booking me a ticket. So I'm gonna be there for about 10 days. I'll be in Toronto. I don't know. I'll let you know. I'm gonna DM you. So let's link up. It'd be great. Okay. Shirley said DDG's brother is also abusive jerk. Their mother raised some real winners. Sarcasm. Yep, I saw the sarcasm in that. Shirley said, I'm glad that Haley got the restraining order and more protecting that. Sorry, excuse me, man. Exactly. A lot of women in these type of situations they're not protecting the man, they're protecting the child. Because what people need to understand, whatever's on this internet lasts for generations, for years. And that child's going to grow up and see the things that his father has said or his mother has said. And that's not something that any child should grow up hearing or seeing or watching take place, right? We've seen it. We've seen what narcs do. We've seen what narcs actually are capable of doing, using social media as a platform to harass their ex-partners, ex-wives, and then use social media to gain sympathy for them not seeing their kids. We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it with the biggest narc devil himself, Martel Holt. We've seen what he's put Melody Sharif through in the last 5 years, and they've been divorced 5 years now. Hello, Sunshine Rays. Welcome, Han. Hope you're well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. We've seen all these things that happen, right? And what a lot of people don't understand, it takes a lot to ignore the mess and concentrate on what really matters, because social media and people don't matter to Haley. Her child matters more, right? She's been in this industry since she was a little child. So he may be new to it because he's a streamer and all this. He's got all this buzz going and all these followers, and he's been up and down the country. He's been worldwide in Tokyo. He is also been here in London as well a couple of weeks back, right? He is known for all of that. So is she. However, she has a better handle on Hollywood and how you conduct yourself. She's had the media training, but she's also a mother. No one can take away the fact that she's a mother that knows, that has one job, and her one job is to protect her child and nobody else. Hello, Aries. Welcome, Aries 66. Thank you for joining us. Shirley said, Lala just recently learned about Ross Person, not surprised he's a Zionist. What a horrible, he is a horrible person. He's a horrible person. He's had that said a lot of things. He's pro Zionist, right? Pro Israel shit. I'm gonna have to say Israel or Israel shit, okay? Pro Trump. He actually had a stream where he had Trump on there, and he actually claimed to be one of the people that helped elect Trump because of his following, right? And he has a big following. Okay. I don't like him. I never will. And I don't even like to talk about him, but he's part of this. So it is what it is. Okay. So DDG said acting like no, Sunshine Ray said DDG's acting like a stalker. He was innocent when Haley was attending the Met Gala. He had the nerve to say he wanted to see his son in NYC, and he is a boy masquerading as a man. Thank you. And I'll be honest with you, and that's down to his mother, the enablement of his mother. And we'll talk about his mother now. Okay, speaking of Aiden Ross, let me play him. Okay. He has something to say because DDG was on his stream, and that got shown how he reacted. He has to did a follow-up, and this is his follow-up to it.
My brother DDG is gonna be all right. Let him handle what he needs. My brother DDG is gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. My brother DDG is gonna be all right. Let him handle what he needs to handle. He's a man. He's a father. He's a good human being. He let him handle what he needs to.
What does a pro-Zionist know about a good human being? What does he know about innocence? Right? What does he know about that? Considering where he's from and where he claims to be from is now, committing the G word, in my opinion, if anybody knows what that means. Okay. So how does what does he know about being a good person and a good human being and innocent? What does he know about that? You're a Zionist. You think it's okay what your country's doing to other babies and other women. So of course you are pro abuse, right? Of course you're going to support abuser. If you think you're defending an abuser, of course, because you're pro-Zionist. That's what Zionists do. They promote and support abusers. And that's just my opinion.
Handle. That is my dog. I've known him for years and years and years and years and years, man. And he's gonna handle what he needs to do, and that's all good in the hood, man.
I can't stand him. Hello, people. Welcome. Thank you for joining. The fact that people that's defending him have allegations on them, that's bad. No one should be shown proof. Just straight talking to make their friends look good and disgusting. Thank you. Thank you very much for that input. Thank you very much for that input. Okay. Thank you for that. There is what people fail to understand. Somebody like that is not who you need in your corner supporting you, because he supports a country that does far worse. So he thinks these kind of things are normal. He's used to it. His people them do it. His people them do that kind of stuff. So he's okay with it. Okay, like, again, I'm gonna give a reminder. Okay, I'm gonna show you what she submitted to the courts. Okay, let me just show you. Exhibit 1. You can see the bruising on her arms. Okay, Haley's bruises after the alleged incident. You can see that. That's Exhibit A. Then he chipped her tooth in the car. Right, Exhibit B. And then you have people like that. I remind you again, you have people like that, Aiden Ross, supporting it. Okay, called him a good human being, which is a joke, in my opinion. It's a joke, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Thank you. Thank you. I can't say that though, but I'm going to leave. Shirley, thank you so much. Shirley, my good sis, thank you. I can't say that, but I'm going to leave this comment up, okay? And then, yeah, I'm going to leave this comment up, and then I will delete that later, because apparently YouTube does not like us saying this, Shirley. It's a strike against us. But thank you, Shirley. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Shirley, for saying that, because that's the truth, and that's how I feel. Okay? That's how I feel, and that, to me, that is the truth. And that's what something people fail to understand. Okay, so we spoke. I'm gonna play commentary from one of the social medias account on TikTok, and he spoke about this. Okay. Yes, yes. YouTube is very weird. Yes, yes, it is. American born. Shirley, I love you back. Thank you so much. Sunshine Ray said he's insinuating that Haley got him banned from the Met Gala. I'm sick of here. Listen, he's not well known, and no designer wanted to actually have him on there. What people don't understand, Kai Cenat was at the Met Gala, but he was not at the red carpet. He was at the after party, which Pharrell invited him to. The Louis Vuitton. Everybody knows Pharrell is the director of Louis Vuitton right now, right? Pharrell invited him to that. That's how Kai Cenat got there, right? Through invite. The Met Gala, the seating alone is $75,000 for the table, all right? And then designers, what they do is buy the table, and they bring somebody, a celebrity, on to wear their outfit to promote them on there. We all know that. Who is buying a $75,000 table, right? And saying, DDG, come on here, mate. Come here, mate. Promote. No one cares for you. You ain't all that. But the knock that he is, he thinks he's above and beyond. He thinks he's worldwide famous. And maybe he is in the streaming world, but in the fashion world, you need to have a foot in there. Okay, so he's just dumb. And the thing is, he appeals to dumb little kids, in my opinion. He don't appeal to grown-ass adults. He appeals to dumb little kids that make, that watch his streams all day long. That's it. Right? He does not appeal to the industry. Again, Haley's been in the Hollywood industry for years, since she was a little girl. Of course, the fashion company will want her because she actually can sell clothes. So what are you selling? Nothing. Case rested. Okay, so I'm going to play this. Okay, so bear with me.
DDG is the literal walking definition of a fucking insecure narcissist. Because to come on the internet week after fucking week and harass the mother of your child, knowing...
And he's correct in that, okay? DDG's done this since October, since their breakup, October 2024, since last year. This is all he's done. Attack the mother of his child and sent his little minions online to go and attack her.
The shit that you have done to her, knowing that she holds the fucking key to your lackluster ass career in the palm of her Disney hand. Not only that, but to be on stream when the news broke and pretend in front of your loser ass incel followers like you didn't know you had a fucking restraining order, as if you're not notified when the restraining order is filed. That...
Thank you. This is what I'm saying. The ones that are acting like, whoa, he's surprised, he didn't know. Are you stupid? You need to be served. He's clearly was served. He knew all along. But what he did not plan on was it was going to be released that day while he's on stream. That's all it is. Point blank period.
Is peak narcissistic abuser behavior.
Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? Fuck all that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
In order to be granted a restraining order, you have to have concrete evidence of said abuse and harassment that you are seeking protection from. Halle had that. And it's the fact that she sat on this information for months, which lets me know she probably was not going to file anything against you simply because you are her child's father. But because you couldn't stop running to the fucking internet bashing her every time she got some type of spotlight or attention.
Every time she had spotlight or attention, he was on social media bashing Hailey. Every time, without fail. Because he's jealous. And narcissists are always jealous of the attention their ex-wives or baby mamas get. And do you know what's sad about him? She had attention before he did. She had motion. She had Hollywood motion. She's a Disney princess, for crying out loud. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is there to talk about?
You left her no fucking choice. You really put your hands on a Disney princess. If King Triton doesn't handle you himself, I guarantee the motherfucking internet will. I hope they ban his ass from Twitch.
And I agree. I hope he gets removed from Twitch. I really do, because Twitch has to do a lot of work to allow abusers on there, promoting harassment, promoting stalking, because that's what he promotes on there, allegedly, and in my opinion. Okay, that's what he promotes on there. And that's what people fail to understand, is that this is no laughing matter. This is what they had before they broke up in October. Look how happy they were, right? And in a split second, the minute a woman chooses herself and chooses to break up with you, you become a psycho. The narc starts showing up slowly but surely, right? Again, this is another picture. They were happy at the Vanity Fair party last year after the Oscars. You think he could be invited to a Vanity Fair party if it wasn't for Hailey? No. Somali Queen, I have done that. Don't worry. Thank you, sis. Appreciate that. So it makes sense to me that he gets what he gets. I hope he gets banned off Twitch. I hope he loses his following. I hope he loses all his deals. I hope he loses all his funding, his sponsorships. I want him to lose it all. That's what I would like. Hello, Simone Wealthy. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hello, Paula. Welcome. Thank you for joining. This man is purely a demonic, narcissistic prick. Okay? Prick. And unfortunately, he has an enabling mother that allows him that kind of stuff. Okay, so before I get to the mother, please bear with me and let me play another video for you guys.
This text that he sent. OMG, I didn't even read the full TMZ article. Like, after I got to the abuse part, I was like, oh, I'm good. I don't need to see anything else. So I didn't completely read the full article, bitch. So first of all, this text that he sent her on fucking Mother's Day, the fact that he took some fan-made shit from Twitter and used that as evidence as Halle having a man on vacation with their...
Yes, he did this. I couldn't get those text messages. I couldn't see it. But he did send out a text message, right? Sending her things that people put together on from social media, which is not even real. It's not even real. And people put things together like they're like, oh, this guy is at the beach. Oh, he's in St. Lucia. Oh, Haley's in St. Lucia. They must be together. So some fan made it. He put it together, and my man made it thought it was real. And he said something like, bet. Let's see. Right? That to me just shows you how crazy he is and how mentally unwell he is, in my opinion. He's a narc. He's jealous. How are you jealous of a woman that's no longer with you, sir? What is that about? Hey, Nita J, welcome. Thank you for joining. What is that about, sir?
Son. That tells you right there that this is an internet ass boy. No fact check, no nothing, just straight off the internet. Also, his name being BD, that is such an Atlanta thing to do. But this right here shows you that he's a jealous loser. He's mad that he will never be able to get Halle. And then saying
he's big jealous. He's big jealous because with Halle, he had a different fan base. And when I mean different fan base, I mean different eyes were on him. Right? He lost that the minute she left his sorry ass. Okay? He lost that the minute she left his ass. And that's why he keeps remaining jealous. Okay, so I just saw something. DJ Academic started that shit. Yes, I heard. I saw that. I saw a clip of it. I couldn't get it for some reason, but I saw a clip of that. He's saying, like, just admit it now. You're no longer with him. Just say you're with this guy. Let's say you. It's always, he's another perverted, narcissistical abuser himself. He's another one. Is he not the one that was trying to get a young boy, I think the boy was 11 years old, 12 years old, to talk about sexual behaviors? Is he not the one? Again, you have people like that that's bigging you up and holding you up. That just says a lot about you and your character. You are who you hang out with, right? Isn't that what they say? I don't agree with those kind of statements sometimes, but in this statement, I agree with it.
that she ruined her own image, that jealousy is peeking out. The article also states that he showed up to her home one time, entered without permission, went to her bedroom and took a pic of her empty bed and sent her the pic with a text, "Now I know what you've been on." Basically alluding to the fact that she might have been with somebody else. Mind you, they're not fucking together. So this was never about wanting to see her son. This was all about trying to control Halle. On top of being granted that restraining order, he's also ordered to...
It's always been about control. When you leave a narc and it's not done on their terms, they will always be about control. Controlling you, even though you're not with them, they use the controlling aspect to control you and use the child to do that via the child, in my opinion. So they control you via their child. Oh, why can't I see this? Sir, go to the court and ask for visiting rights. One that's in place, written on paper, and you have to follow it. We both follow it. He doesn't want to do that because of the trifling things that he's been doing to her behind the scenes. Yet Halle has kept quiet. But this is what they do, and this is what they're known to do, in my opinion.
Stop streaming and posting about Halle and Halo. And she gets to take Halo to Italy with her for 2 months. So he really about to be crashing out in silence.
Exactly. So she requested that he no longer talks about Halo, their child, and she has a filming event, to film a new movie in Italy for 3 months. So she's going to be taking her child. Again, he never cared about Halle. He was just jealous of her. And now because of his jealousy went crazier because of the fact that he found out allegedly that she has another guy. And he found out from a fan site and DJ Academics. What an idiot. And you are right, Sunshine Rays. He is a shit starter. He really is. He really is a shit starter. I saw a comment here. Oh, I think I lost it. Okay, I'll come back to it another time.
You can never win when you play dirty, Phaedra.
And he ain't never lied. You can never win if you play dirty, okay? And he played dirty and he got what he got. Okay, so, hey, Helen Din. Welcome, Helen. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining. Okay, so, I want to talk about... Okay, Simone Wealthy said, Lala, please speak on his trifling ass brother, Dub. Listen. Okay, while I'm doing that, Simone, I got it. Let me just get it. I got it. We're gonna talk about him. We're gonna talk about him, Simone. But first, I want to talk about his trifling ass mother. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. The enabler, in my opinion. The enabler. That's who I want to talk about. The trifling ass mother. Okay, Simone said Haley kept quiet to build her case, hence she was granted the RO and can take the baby with her all summer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me tell you the telltale sign when someone is messed up, when they run to the internet. When you run to the internet with serious allegations that he had with Haley keeping him from his child and he can't see his child and all these things and getting people to go after her, harass her and all this stuff, right? To the point she had to cut her comments off, turn up her comments off. It says a lot. When a person goes to social media instead of the courts and they're not quiet, they trying to build social media case instead of thinking about the real cases that matter, which is at the court case, my guy. Okay, Tamika said it's true. They use the child to control you, and the child's a pawn in their sick game to them. Thank you very much. I agree. I agree. So I want to talk. Hello, Glam Rocks. Welcome. We are talking about, unfortunately, Glam Rock, sis. We are talking about the incident that allegedly was occurred between the shocking allegations that Haley and DDG of domestic abuse and attacks against her and the fact that she got restraining orders. So we're talking about that. Thank you for joining, sis. I hope you're well. Okay, I'm going to call them all out. American Born said, where is it? Call them out, Lala. I will. You know me, I'm going to call them all out. So let me... Eloquent, are you ready? Because Eloquent, put a 1 in the chat if you're ready, because I've sent the drop down. Anyone can come up. I just want Eloquent on this part because she's a mother. She can speak about this. So the mother decided to come out. Let me show you guys. DDG's mother decided to come out and throw her two cents into it. And again, this is from the neighborhood talk. Okay. Okay. So this is what she decided to say. I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, and the hatred towards mine. Madam, ma'am, like you guys say, he is the one that comes up with negativity in social media, not Haley. So from there again, enabler, ma'am, you're enabling. Your enablement is showing. Okay, your enablement is showing because she doesn't talk about him on social media. He talks about her for clout for his streaming. Okay, let's keep that real. All right, that's line number 1 there. However, these accusations had made me realize I have been too quiet for too long. Okay. Again, these, not all mothers, but these mothers that enable these abusers are the reason why there are abusers here. Okay, these are the reasons why there is. His mum is a bam. Okay, these are reasons why. Okay, Simone Wealthy said his mom is definitely an enabler. She coddled him and that nasty brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Eloquent, welcome, sis. Thank you for joining.
Hi, Lala. Hi, everybody in
Hey,
the chat.
sis. Hello. So what do you think, Eloquent? Because I needed you on this part because I ain't a mother. I can only say so little. One moment. Let me just say hello to Cricket 22. Welcome, Cricket 22. Thank you for joining.
Hi, Cricket.
Okay,
Welcome
Eloquent.
in. I was talking to you earlier about this part where I'm a boy mom. I have 3 boys. And if any one of them put their hands on a woman, send his ass to jail. That's what I'm telling the woman. Call the police and send him to jail. Yes, he's my son, but he should have never put his hands on you. Period. That's just how I roll.
Period. Period. And what do you think about her enabling behavior?
It's sad. It happens. And I'm just thank God that I'm not that type of boy mom because I'm always going to be a girl's girl. Always.
Thank
Even if I
you.
don't like the little girl, I'm still going to be a girl's girl when it comes to that.
Everybody's saying I mean to that. Yes. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Sunshine Ray says, how many baby daddies does DDG's mother has? We have no idea. No idea. Yes, okay. Tamika Williams says the mother is part of the problem. Correct. She is. Hey, welcome, Miss B. That's me. Thank you for joining. She's going to back him up because he financially supports her. Exactly. Enabler. He financially provides for her, so therefore she can't say anything wrong against him. That's what it is, right? So it just shows you these type of women are when they enable these men and they don't raise them right and then send them out into this world, right? Okay, they send them out into the world to do what? To come and be abusers to other women, not financially or mentally correct, emotionally there, not sound mind, because you didn't do your job right in raising your son. Now you want to come out and blame the woman that does not say nothing. How does that make sense? Make that make sense. Okay, so people, I'm going to show this again because I need people to understand the lies that this mother tells. Okay, so the first lie, let me read this again. The first lie, not the first lie. She said, I don't usually comment or say anything on the internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, and the hatred towards mine. And mine, she's talking about her son, clearly, right? What people fail to understand is your son is the one that speaks on social media badly about the mother of his child. Haley does not talk about this guy. She don't need the clout. She don't need the sympathy. Okay? She got a job to do. She's out here booked and busy and raising a child. Okay? Your son does that. Then she said, however, these accusations had made me realize I had been quiet too long. If these were accusations, in my opinion, then the proof is there. What do you say about the proof? The proof is in front of you. What do you say?
She should just stay quiet.
Thank you. Like, what is this enabling bullshit? I'm tired of it. Let me tell you something. Everybody knows I'm African. You know, I'm Somali. I'm African, right? Oh, one moment. Okay. To the stage. Hello, Somali Queen. Sorry, you know me. Once I get into the rant,
Listen,
I'm
give
never.
Nourain. Nourain, salam alaikum.
Well, alaikum salam, sis. How you doing?
I'm good. Nourain, is that who's that? Oh, it's Eloquent. I'm sorry. I
It's
kept on thinking
eloquent.
it's Nourain. Hey, Eloquent, I love the picture, sis. Salam alaikum, Eloquent.
Right?
Assalamualaikum,
Gorgeous.
Somali Queen.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
So
How are
listen,
you?
this is the first time we have 3 Muslim sisters on the stage. Come on now. Come on now.
Mashallah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Mashallah.
sorry. That's how we say hi to each other in Islam.
Yes, that's
Chat.
how we
We are
greet each other in
sorry.
Islam. We say
We are
salam alaikum, and then
sorry.
okay, Somali Queen, what do you have to say? Because you're a boy mom.
No, came up to tell you, stop saying the ABUSE is you what color ده?
Okay, okay.
Ab
Is attacker okay?
ABUSE.
Attacker is okay, right?
Maya, yeah, my ABUSE unskade.
ABUSE.
Ha.
I ain't gonna remember that. I will stay away from that word because you know me and my brain.
Ha
I ain't
ha
gonna
ha
remember that. Okay,
ha.
thank you,
They
sis.
don't like
Okay,
it. They
before
don't
you
like it.
start, let me just say hello to Sonia. Welcome, Sonia. Thank you for joining.
Hey cat.
Also
Hey
want to
Glam.
say hello
I
and
saw
welcome
Glam Rocks.
to yes. Did you see our good sis Glam Rocks?
Hey Glam Rocks toot Latrice.
Okay. Dana Obayi, thank you for welcome. Apologies if I mess up your name. I'm really bad in pronouncing names, so apologies. It's my
Obobi.
dyslexia.
It's Obobi.
Obubi. Okay, but
Obobi.
is Dana right the first time?
Ha, Dina Obobi.
Dina Bobby, welcome, honey. Apologies. I'm glad Haley's making. Okay, let me just put the comment here. I'm glad Haley's making this a priority by protecting herself. I'm so over these toxic bans wreaking havoc on women because of their insecurities. Thank you very much, because they're all insecure. And no offense to boy mothers out there, that it's not all boy mothers. Let's keep it real. If it don't apply, let it fly.
That's why I came up here. I just came to tell you that sometimes it is not how you raise them, it's just the seed that is bad. You can raise
Yes.
them to be outstanding human beings,
Mhm.
loving, caring, respectful, decent, but it's just that the seed is bad.
Yes, I understand. I understand. That's why I wanted mothers. I'm not a mother. I'm not blessed to be a mother, but inshallah, one day I will be when Mr. Right comes along, you
May
know?
Allah bless
Glam
you
rocks.
with children.
I mean, I mean, I mean, I mean. Glamrock said, did she say her son didn't do it, or she's ignoring the fact that her son put hands on her? Basically, she's saying allegations. She's saying, let me just put it up again, Glamrocks. So she's basically saying this. She's saying, I don't usually comment or say anything on the internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, and the hatred. These accusations made me realize I've been quiet too long. So she's basically saying the accusation and lies, Glamrocks. That's what I think she's saying. Anita J said, I love my Muslim sisters, and we love you back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yes,
Hey,
you are right,
Anitra.
Somali Queen. You are
Anitra.
right, sis.
You see, yeah, sometimes, we have no control over people's actions and how they choose to live their lives. How you raise them
I
can be
agree.
totally different from how they turn out to be. And that's why we are told to always cover our children with prayer. Always cover them in prayer so that, they don't turn out to be bums like this one.
Thank you. Thank you. Like, okay, so me and Somali Queen are from African Somali background, right? Our mothers tend to be they love their boys more than their girls. They raise their girls, but they pamper and enable their sons. Okay, that's what African,
They love the boys and raise the girls.
thank you very much. But let me tell you something about me. Let me tell you something about me. So when I was 10 years old, my mother went to Somalia to bring her parents over to the UK, left me with my aunts and stuff. And my other grandma, who's Eritrean and Ethiopian, raised us, like had us for 3 months during my mum doing all of that. And she taught us. I'm 10 years old. She taught me how to cook. Somali Queen, Morfa Barawa. She made me help me make. Taught me how to cook, clean, do dishes, change the sheets. I'm 10 years old. I did all of that. And I watched my cousins and my brothers sit there, do nothing. Absolutely nothing. We came home when my mom came back and came home. And my grandma's like, oh, they can do this. The girls can do this. The girls can do that. Okay. She left because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really scared of my grandma. I'm really scared of her. I was really scared of her. This woman was no joke. She grew up in a village. She was an orphan. Like, she went through a lot. When I tell you she's no joke, she's no joke. You don't mess with African grandmothers. So I was scared of her. The minute she left my house, I told my mom, I don't mind cooking and cleaning, but I'm gonna do it for myself. And that's it. I ain't cleaning I ain't changing none of these boys' bed sheets. I ain't cleaning it for them. I will cook, they can eat, but I ain't washing their dishes. I ain't doing none of that.
But
And they will
in
do chores.
Africa, in Africa is different because as we have help, we have
Yes, you do, but back in the day,
we
they
have
didn't have
house.
help. Like,
But I'm saying like it's so different. Even how we're raised is not even how children of today are being raised because now it's totally different. Back in the day, yes, everything you said true. But then now there's house helps, they clean, they do everything, and then
mm-hmm,
on top of it, still it's still there, catering for serving the men, giving them food, making sure. Like up to now, the boy child I don't let the boy child do unnecessary things if it's not like, if he wants to do it, fine. If he doesn't want to do it, it's okay. But then up to the thing like cleaning your room, you have to clean your room. You have to take care of your underwear and boxes and stuff like that. You have to take care of your cleanliness, your hygiene.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then if it's food and everything else, I can do that. But then yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, 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 no. With me, it's opposite. Somali Queen, I'm not blessed. I wish I was in Africa. Listen, I'm still praying. Help a sister out because I'm trying to still get to Africa and live my best life, okay? I wish I had that, but I don't. I'm a working woman. Plus, I look after my mum, and I was doing getting my degrees, getting my masters. I was busy, child. I was busy. What thing I did was I made sure that my brothers, if I'm not there, they're able to take over, which means they can cook, they can clean, they take care of themselves, they can take care of my mother when I'm not able to. They do all that, and I did all of that because there's no way you're going to go out into this world not being able to do that and expecting a woman to be your servant, because that's not what it is. And that's where a lot of cultures get it wrong. When you mix culture with religion, it becomes wrong. And that's where a lot of people get it wrong. That's not how it was. The Prophet ﷺ, he used to clean and help cook. He used to do his own laundry. He used to do a lot. Women, mothers, wives ain't servants, point blank, period. Point blank, period. Okay, let me read this comment from the Glam Rocks. Even in my culture as a Haitian, at 10, I knew how to cook a full meal. They teach us how to be servants to our husbands or to our men. I'm reclaiming my time, sis. I believe, trust and believe me, sis. That's the same thing I had, but I put a stop to it. Right? One thing about me, I put a stop to it because I was like, nah, nah, nah. I would do all of that, but they're gonna take part two. I ain't gonna be outside and doing inside jobs. No, sir, not me. I made it clear. And when my daddy came back, I told my daddy, and my daddy, like Ahmed, was like, don't worry, you ain't gonna do that. He told my mum, you're not gonna make my daughters into servants. That's not what they do. That's not what they're about. And the only person I used to put food on the table for was my dad. My brothers, they go collect their own plates. I ain't about that
Yeah,
life, never
they
did.
do that. They pick the. You see, the people are different. Households are different. So there are people who me. I've seen people in my family who clean after themselves, wash their own dishes after eating and stuff like that, and they do their own things. And then I have another set of the older men, the older generation. The older generation, I serve them, no problem. The uncles and the grandparents, those anybody who's
Yeah, when
older
we
than me,
have
I
guests,
serve.
Somali Queen, that's
No,
normal. When I
even
have a
without
guest,
having
I'm gonna
guests,
serve.
I serve my uncles. I serve
Oh,
all
my
my
uncle, but
uncles.
you know what? Uncles don't live with me, so I consider them a guest. Yeah,
Yeah,
of course I will serve my uncle. Now I don't. Now I don't. Now I just tell him go in the kitchen, get what you want. I don't serve him no
yeah.
more.
Me, I
But
serve
I
all
did
my
like,
everybody. Anyone who's older than me, anyone who's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years older than me, I serve. That
yeah,
is, for me, it's just in
yeah.
what
It's out of respect.
inbred.
It's out of respect.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so Shani Love says I have 4 sons and 2 daughters. We seem to raise them differently. We teach our daughters to be women and more how to be wives and mothers, but we do more for our sons and catering to them. Yes, and I'll be honest with you, that sets them back. I'll be honest. That set them back. I didn't do that. Like now, my younger brother, I think I'm 15 years older than him. I raised him. He lives out. Don't get me wrong. He called me last night. Said, did you cook? Did you make dinner?" I said, "No, I didn't, sir. We eating leftovers from the night before." I ain't here cooking every day with my bad back. But he lives at home. He supports himself. He lives outside of the house. He supports himself. He cooks for himself. He cleans for himself. He pays his own damn bills. If anything, he helps me. Bless his heart. Welcome, Danny Morris. Thank you for being here. He helps me. So that's how I raised, because I wouldn't allow my mom to do that rhetoric stuff here. I didn't. I would not allow it. All my brothers are capable of taking care of themselves, every single one of them. And when they go out there, they representing your name. And unfortunately, we share the same names, surnames, middle names. We take all our grandfather's names in our in our culture. So we share the same names. You're not going to go out there and embarrass me, right? And I'm the type
Yeah,
of person. If my
but
brother brought a girl home, I'll be saying, "Excuse me, I'm gonna let you know he's this. You sure you want him? You sure you want to
you,
get married?" That's the type of woman I am. I'm a girl's girl. I'm gonna tell the truth. But I'm very lucky to have my youngest brother. He's very good in taking care of himself, financially, emotionally, mentally. He's very good at all of that. Tazzle, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you. Just want to read this comment. I just saw a comment.
innocent
Okay.
instigators comment
Yes.
is
Okay,
interesting.
sorry. Shirley said, "I'm not married. I don't have any children. I don't want my nephews thinking women are going to be their servants." Exactly. I'm the same, Shirley. I have a nephew and I have two nieces. I have one of the nieces staying with me right now. She's up. She makes her bed. She makes her own breakfast. She has the dinner. She does the dishes. After it. But she knows she is not a servant to anybody, right? It's different when you are at home and like you're teaching them values and things to take outside of the home, but you're not enabling them. I'm not an enabler, because there's a lot of people that are so enabled to be incompetent, and they weaponize their incompetence when they go out. I don't allow that. "Oh, but I can't do this. I don't know how." I'm sorry. Learn. Same way I learned. I got bruises and marks all over my body from learning how to cook and flip certain things around. You know what I mean? So I teach them to learn things. I do not allow them to get away with their incompetence.
Lala, you
No.
sound
And then when they go out
traumatized.
there, they represent us right. Sorry, Somali Queen?
You sound traumatized.
I can't hear you. Your volume
The
is
way you're
low.
saying you bunch. Can you hear me now? I'm shouting.
Yeah,
You
volume
can't
is
hear me?
kind of low. Yeah, I can hear you, but your volume is
Can
kind of low.
chat, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Put
Okay,
one if
okay.
you can hear me clearly.
Yeah, please
You
put
can
a
hear
one in the
me?
chat if you can hear Somali Queen clearly.
Yo.
Yes, Vanessa said
Maybe
yes.
they can't hear me and you.
Eloquent
Okay.
said yes. They said yes.
You can,
Carry
yeah,
on,
okay.
Somali Queen.
No, I was saying you sound traumatized when you're talking about the banning.
The what?
Oh my god. You want me to
The
shout?
You just shout it to me. Maybe I'm a bit deaf today.
No.
I am traumatized. Somali Queen, do you know what Morpha Barawa is?
Ha, I know Mufa, especially
Thank
making it
you.
is
You know
so
what it
difficult.
takes to make that?
I used to let my auntie make. I never touched it
Okay,
because you would burn
I've got
yourself.
burn marks. Yes, I can do it with it. I can do it with my eyes closed. Like, you don't understand how traumatized I was. So, Innocent Instigator said, "I noticed that my stepmom would tell my little brother girls are bad and blame them for everything. And then when I got pregnant, she told the dad's parents to let him go away to school and he's too young." What?
I read that. Read that message. I didn't like innocent instigator. Instigator. What do you mean? Like exactly how you wrote it is how you mean.
Innocent Instigator, let me drop. Anyone's welcome. Please come up and talk about this because I got more to cover as well. Innocent Instigator,
I
please
read
come
it.
up
I
if
was
you're able
so.
to.
Yeah, because is that how you wrote it? How you wrote it is how it sounds. It should sound.
Yeah. Maybe there's
Hey,
clearly something.
Tesla says her dad is Ghanaian. He cooks, cleans, and sews.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, so Tazal said, my dad is Ghanaian. He cooks and cleans. Listen, I love my Ghanaians. Hello. I love my Ghanaians. I have so many Ghanaian friends and I love them. So listen, good on dad. Good on dad. Listen, listen, my dad could whip a good meal, like Rahma. Okay, Shawnee Love said, my oldest son is single and does everything for himself. My second son is Muslim and his wife takes care of him and their children. He goes to work. I told him to help in the house with the kids. MashaAllah. Bless your brother, Shirley Love, Shawnee Love. Bless your son. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Listen, he's taking care of the wife and is she a stay-at-home wife, by the way? Can I ask that? Because if she is, then that's amazing. Because listen, I said it before and I'll say again. If my husband says to me, "Stay at home, Lala, take care of the house," as long as my paycheck is there every month or every 2 weeks, so I'm gonna do everything because I've been doing it already. What's one more person? Okay, what's one
Look
more
at
person? I've been
Glamrock.
doing it.
Glamrock said we have to remember back in the day, some of these elders, all their life was the Bible. Huh? All their life was the Bible, was
Yep.
raising
Yeah.
kids and a man. They can't tell me what to do.
Listen, facts. Ain't nobody out here telling us what to do. None. So this is what I'm saying. I just think, like, to get back to the main topic is it's like Smiley Queen said, it's not it's like you can raise a son to do everything, given the right principles and stuff, but it's if you're gonna take it and do it right. But what I have a problem with this mother is the enablement. Ma'am, there is evidence, physical evidence that was taken into innocent instigator. Welcome. There is
Hey,
physical evidence that's been taken into court and the judge granted her a restraining order for that reason. How can you say it's lies? I'm not understanding. And that is what I don't like, is enabling mothers. Okay. And like I said, it's not to all mothers. This is if you don't fly, let it fly, is my motto from my mentor, De Silva. Okay. Hello, instant instigator. Welcome.
hey,
Thank you for
hey.
joining us.
Yes, you read it exactly how I said it. Um, my stepmom, she's Trinidadian. My dad's Trinidadian as well. And she always would tell my little brother, which is my half brother, but she would always tell him that girls are bad, girls are bad. Blame everything on the girl. When I ended up getting pregnant at 17, the guy that I was dating the pastor's son. She sided with his family and told his family, take him out of this situation and send him to school because he was too young, but went to the school and tried to request that the school kick me out because I should not be in school pregnant because that's not a good example. And my guidance counselor was like, well, why wouldn't we encourage her to complete school? So she did not support me the entire time during the pregnancy. She was there for his family.
Oh, wow.
So
She's
yeah,
a
there are
demon.
Wow. She
women
was a
that are
helper.
yeah.
That's a
Sorry.
demon.
Sorry,
She was
I don't like.
unloved.
But
She's
when you say
definitely unloved.
enablers, but those are enablers. People like that would be
She's
the
an
ones
enabler.
on the
She's
internet.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I mean,
eloquent. Sorry.
but yeah, no, those
I'm
would be
really mad
examples
for
of
you.
God. Nah, that was when I was younger. I'm 45 now, so I'm past it. But yeah, and then after all of that, my little brother really did not have a lot of respect for them. So like I said, she enabled the behaviors, and then she enabled the behaviors of the father to my oldest son, and he was a deadbeat dad. Like, why would he step up if her own parents aren't telling him to, be an adult and take care of your responsibilities? But she wanted me to suffer, not him.
Yeah, that means she listen, Trinidadian obviously they still have that mentality, right? They all do. That is really I'm so sorry you went through that. I really am so sorry. That is just very heartbreaking, disappointing to hear. And she's not a real woman. She's basically, I think she was loved as a child, I think. I think she was unloved as a child and she didn't know what to do and she came up with that thing. But that's just, and what did your father say in that aspect?
Unfortunately, during that time, my dad acted as a coward at that time and kind of hid. So he didn't really deal with it. But my stepmom seemed to have a hatred towards me and my older brother because my real mom passed when I was 2. So I think she didn't really want to have to deal with me and my brother. So anything to kind of get us out the house is what she was trying to basically do.
I'm sorry. So she was basically
I mean,
a bad
like, girl,
stepmother.
I'm okay. Like, this
Damn.
happened like years ago. Yeah,
Damn.
this happened years ago, so I'm over it.
Yeah.
And I think when you
It's
when you
like,
guys see me speak out the way I do, is because when I was younger, being censored so much and dealing with this stuff. So now when I see people getting attacked, I'm always that person to jump in. So that would explain when y'all see me going hard for a person, because I don't like seeing a person get bullied up and ganged up on, because that's what I had to deal with. So I'm always that spokesperson for a person who I feel like you shouldn't have to be dealing with this, and somebody should speak up for you, because at that time I felt like nobody was really speaking up for me. Some people did, but at the same time, when it's supposed to be your parent who's supposed to have your back, I didn't get that support from them.
I'm so sorry you didn't
oh,
get that support. That's on her. Everybody, like, people really forget, like a believing person forgets, right? That whatever you do and whatever you inflict on a child, the day of judgment, you will have to answer for that. You have to answer for that.
Yep.
Okay? And that's what people
mm-mm.
forget. Be kind to one another. Be good to one another. Because judgment day, you're alone. Your own parents will run away from you. So you have to answer for every single thing that you've done with your time on earth. And you do that to a young child that made it a mistake, or, you know what I mean? Like, got pregnant. And instead of helping and taking care of them, you do that to them. In some
Yeah.
way, it seemed like she was very jealous of you. She was very jealous. And I think certain women, when they grow up in certain environments, they don't know how to love daughters. They don't. Glamrock said, I was a teenage mom also, whose family turned their backs on me, and I ended up in foster care. I'm so sorry, Glamrocks. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, in our cultures, right? Because Glamrock's from a Haitian background, right? In these type of cultures, things like this is considered, especially in a Christian household like Glamrocks, it's considered shame. You're bringing shame on us, right? Something like that. And they do things like that. But what does shame matter when it's your own child? That's what really irks me. It's happened to one of my cousins. It did happen to her, and her family did try to turn against her. But we stepped in and we were like, this is wrong. This is out of order. It's happened. You just have to say, Alhamdulillah, and it is what it is, and keep it moving and repent and ask God for forgiveness in that aspect, right? But you're supposed to take care of your child and their child. And that's what we did for our cousin. We would not allow them to do that to her. We didn't. We threatened everything, and they had no choice but to. And now, if you see them the way they love their grandchild, I can't explain to you. So sometimes it's up to us, part of our members of our family, to stick up for everybody. Hello, Moonchild 712. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, Innocent Instigator said, I had to drop down, but I'm getting ready for work. I will be in the chat. Thank you, Innocent Instigator, for coming up and speaking about that. And thank you for being the person that you are, for always standing up against bullies and standing up for people. We appreciate you. We see you, we acknowledge you, and we adore you, and we love you dearly. Thank you. And I'm sorry that happened to you, but that's made you the woman that you are today.
You know,
So
this is
I
an
appreciate you.
innocent instigator. You see that comment you just made should have caused uh uh
Oh,
should
Tazo,
not
okay.
have, because Mama was
Tazo,
discussing with
she
my
said,
dad while my mom was passing of cancer. Let me tell you, I just went through. You see this whatever she's written right now.
yeah,
My
should I read it
friends,
out again?
my best friend's dad, whom we buried on Friday. This is the same situation. Their mother passed on. The secretary, who was the dad's secretary back then, is the one who latched onto him and came and got into the family. This exactly same thing that Innocent has written here. Wow,
Yeah.
women.
This
It's
is like,
like
listen, I'm not
no
being surprised. So
balance.
Innocent instigator to Tazo, she sure should not have, because rumor was that she was messing with my dad while my mum was passing off cancer. I'm so sorry. There are some trifling ass women out here that do things like that with no morals or values, you know. So apologies, and I'm sorry that's happened to you, for real, for real. So let me play this. Simone Wealthy wanted this. Simone, I'm gonna drop the link for you. Come up. Anybody that wants to come up to discuss this. This is the last thing I want to discuss, and then we're gonna call it
You,
end to the live. So
I
just
just
1 minute.
like people need to start. I mean, normalize have it like therapy is good, talking to someone is good, seeking help is good, because these traumas they're saddening. You know, we have to
Mm-hmm.
find ways to heal. We need to find avenues to heal, be it the
Yes.
Bible, God, the Quran,
Yep.
whatever.
And
The
therapy helps.
therapy,
Therapy helps
therapy.
a lot as well.
Yeah,
Because
we need to
when,
find
like,
some ways
I'm
to
a
heal those
God-fearing
wounds.
woman. I'm a God-fearing woman, Somali queen and eloquent. You know that. I pray. I do everything right. But also, there was a time where I was going through
Lala.
stuff. I took the the chance to go out there. Um, I took the chance to go out there and get therapy for certain things that I knew I would. I knew I was one of those. I was not okay. What was I? I was somebody that allowed people to walk all over me, basically. But there's a term for it, and I
Okay.
forgot the term.
Okay.
A people pleaser.
Uh,
I was a people
people
pleaser. I didn't know
pleaser.
when to say no, right? And I wanted to find out why that was, and it ended up being something to do with my childhood and things like V Jackson, welcome, love. So they ended up being something to do with my childhood. It came from that, and I went to therapy for 2 years, and anytime I need to, I will go back and forth with it, right? So therapy is a good thing. It is a good thing. Simone Wealthy spoke about this, about the brother. So, um, ladies, mute up. I'm going to speak about this. Oh, Vanessa said, me too, Lala. Yes, I'm telling you, therapy is very important. It's an outlook, an outway for you to get your feelings out to someone that's not biased, that does not know you, doesn't know the situation, and help you really get things, your mind and everything in order. DG, welcome, honey. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so let me play this video about the brother. Also, no, before I play the brother, I actually want to play this video, right? And this is about him talking about when he came out saying Haley would not allow him to see his child. So this is one of the main things that he was talking about the first time. And I just want to I just really want to play this. So I want people to see the back chat, like what he's been doing. Okay, so let me just put this on the stage.
Instead of the courtroom is because he knows that if he takes Halle to court, the reason why DDG has chosen to go to the internet instead of the courtroom is because he knows that if he takes Halle to court, her lawyers 100% going to put in that petition that neither one of them can post a baby.
What? How the hell can you tell him he can't post his kid, bro? Like, what the
Sir, go research a Negro called Marta Holt, because that's what he did to his ex-wife. Go research him, because he stopped her. He took her to court and stopped her from posting her children. So it can happen. You're clearly ignorant and don't know how certain laws work or how certain things work in the court system, but that can be done. Okay? Okay.
start getting his knowledge from?
Not only did a judge just grant Halle a restraining order, he ordered that DDG not post his child and the child cannot be on the stream.
Thank you. That's a good judge right there. That means he can no longer post his child and he can no longer stream or talk about Haley. Shame on you, sir. And you've been knowing, acting like you don't know. Acting like you don't know. DG said Lala can stop mid-sentence to speak to her subbies and continue right back where she left off. Thank you. I tried, DG. Thank you.
Now that was me. That was him watching my video on his stream telling me where the hell did I get my knowledge from? Where did you get yours from? Where did you get yours from?
That's a good sister right there. That's a good, knowledgeable sister that made that idiot look like a stupid fool online. There are certain things that the court system can do. Hello, Simone Wealthy. Welcome.
So
Good
did they?
afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon,
Hi,
Lola.
Simone.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi, Simone.
Simone.
How are
Hi.
you? You good?
I'm good. I'm good.
So did
I'm
they
good.
stop
Good.
him only? They stopped him. They only stopped him from posting the kid, or both parents cannot post the kid.
He cannot post the kid on social media. He's
I'm just
streamed
wondering.
off social.
She's the only one who can post the baby, or both of them cannot.
I don't know about that part. I will look it up, but I don't think so.
Because
I
I
don't
I
think.
think I think it's if it's just him. I don't know if it's just him or both of them.
Well, she posted it. She posted something the other day, so maybe it's just him. I don't know, but I will look into it.
Well, not only can he not post, he cannot speak on her or the child, and that's even more important as well. Equally as
Yes.
important, he cannot talk about anything concerning her, their situation, any situation, even not concerning him. He cannot speak on. So that
She's
I'm so
she's put
glad
a
that
gag
she was
order.
able to do. I'm sorry.
She's put a gag order on him.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty much, along with the restraining order. So, and I'm so glad that she was able to get him for the entire summer, the 3 months that she's going to be filming that movie, because it when I said further back about building a case, I think she started building this case in the right way, not in a negative way, but just collecting evidence so that she would have enough to submit when she did file for this. I'm sure she spoke with attorneys to make sure that she could get something that stuck. And I'm so happy that this has happened for her. I don't know if this is quote unquote a temporary situation, but hearing that she's been granted the 3 months, that's wonderful. That he can have time to sit and hopefully get some help, because he is so controlling of the evidence that she did submit. It had nothing to do with that child. It had nothing to do her being in wherever, St. Thomas, St. Lucia, whatever. That had nothing to do with him. That was her and her sister, her family, whomever. So she's clearly showing the pattern of his narcissistic traits and behaviors, and just how sick he is, and how he uses that child to go and post and get clicks and views and make money off of that child and her image, dogging her, trying to bring her down. So I'm so glad this has happened, and I'm glad that he has a muzzle on his ass. Now, as far as that mother coddling 101, someone said it already in the chat. Mothers, we love our sons and raise our daughters. So I'm so glad that this has happened this way. Hopefully other women who are going through this, they can look at this and say, okay, this is, you have to build a case. You just can't go popping off going to get a restraining order willy-nilly. You have to have something to build with. And him, and did you notice a lot of, well, I don't know, you probably did say it, I may have missed it, but him tearing the Ring doorbell down, that's vandalizing. He
Yes.
even admitted
Yes.
that in some of his videos in an interview he did a few weeks ago. He might have did this. He's vandalizing her properties. Okay, so he's dangerous. He's trying to yield power over her in that situation, but also trying to utilize her for monetization. And I'm so
Yep.
glad that the judge, put a hard stop to that. Do what why not focus on what got you to the platform in the first place before Halle? Because he was a millionaire. He was doing, I don't know much about gaming and streaming and all that stuff, but he was making a nice little coin over there. Why not focus on that? Go back
He
to that.
still does, Simone. He still makes a
Now
nice, pretty coin. He's still a millionaire.
Yeah.
there
But
should there
focus
should
on
be
that.
a
See what he
law.
does without having to bring Halle up every 5 minutes and talking about what she or she should do or what she hasn't done, or what she basically lying on her.
Hmm.
Oh, she
And I
cheated on
agree
me.
with you,
There should
Simone.
be
Carry on,
there
Somali
should
Queen.
be a law in. Can you guys hear me? I feel like you
Yes,
guys cannot hear me at all. Okay.
we can hear you.
No, I'm saying there should be a law in the world, actually, not only in America. There should be a law put in place for women in terms of when a man breaks certain laws, like he does some stuff in the relationship, he should have no access to the mother and the kids, like permanent, like for a very long time. That should be the punishment.
I
Because a
agree.
lot
I
of,
wish there was laws like that.
yeah, but the problem we have in everywhere in the world, even here in Africa, is when a woman goes to report about ABUSE or whatever, and DV situation, the police takes a long time to react or do something about it, and they start saying, "Oh, we need ABCD, we need ABCD, we need," and that's why even the RAPE, a lot of people don't come forward because they are not helped as they should be helped. They're not protected as they should be. It's not taken seriously. People laugh
It's
off
not,
things like that.
unfortunately.
People say, "What did you do to deserve it? Did you trigger him? What did you do to for him to react that way?" So those types of things are the reason why a lot of women stay or end up in worse situations than they already were in, because there's no help. So there should be laws put in place to protect women and children. Unfortunately, I don't know if
I
it's going
really
to be
wish there were
possible.
like good laws in place. I agree with you. And the reason I didn't say this before, but for me, like there's a reason why he kept crashing out on social media, on the internet, because she had proof, the ring camera, the photos, the messages, etc. And he just wanted to put his narrative out there first, and he took her silence as weakness because he's always been insecure narcissist.
Yes, that you are 100% spot on. He was trying to get his narrative out there for his sick fanatics, okay? He was trying to get
Mm-hmm.
his narrative out before the real evidence. If she was the type of person to post the evidence, she was building, she had good sound advice in her ear. Build the case. He done tore your Ring doorbell down. He done tore up some TV in your house, some other shit that's going on. So build that, get the, take the pictures of the bruises on your body, the chipped tooth. She was building a case when I think he probably knew it could possibly lead to this, because why release this, go pretend like you didn't know. They had to serve that Negro. They had
Thank
to
you.
serve him. A sheriff had to give it to him in his hand. And then what does he do? Pretend like he's, I don't know what the hell that was, getting fitted for some styling or whatever, wherever him and those men were
They were
pretending. That
photoshopping.
was an act.
But Simone, did you see his body language? Them pretending to be shocked and then surprised and then interested. He kept saying, "Oh, that's interesting." Sir, you've been knowing.
And when I tell you
You've
that
been knowing.
Negro is sick,
And
that Negro
one
is
other
sick right
thing,
now,
Simone.
because the first thing he would be doing right now he would be all over, I don't follow him, but he would be all over social media dogging her. He can't do that. So, and I think I saw DG say this in the chat. The mother better be careful too, because they can put, that could be a violation against him having members in his family. Now, the fans, they gonna say what they gonna say, but he get his dumb brother, his dusty looking ass brother, and that coddling mama start saying stuff. She better be careful. She better be careful.
Exactly.
She posted little stuff on her Instagram or whatever. She better be careful. They better tell her ass, because that'll make it worse.
Yeah, but that's what I think that's great. Be ignorant and keep doing all that because you and your son will get locked up together.
Oh yeah.
But what angers me is what really angers me, Simone, is the fact that Haley worked so hard from a young age in her career, right? And build up to what she is now, right?
Yeah.
Disney princess, an actress, a singer, multi-fascinated celebrity, right? Why would she risk her image and career and lie
She's
about
young.
this? The fact that
She's
people are
young.
saying she's lying. Why would she risk her career to say that?
Right. Oh yeah.
Abuse is real. We know abuse is real. And the fact that
Mhm.
she was granted the order says a lot. It says a lot about her and it says a lot about him.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe she's lying in this situation at all. I don't think she's lying at all. I think she thought with her heart in this
Yeah.
situation going so far, because what do they tell us? Black women, we supposed to be the social justice warriors. We supposed to protect black men. We supposed to
Mm-hmm.
do all the shit. So I think she probably has kept quiet about this, up until this certain point, probably when they broke up and just started, noting and keeping evidence of everything that he was doing so that it could get to this point. But we got to be honest now as women. We got to be honest. I do think a lot of the stuff came because she's a young woman. We all have made mistakes, but I wish she would have wisened up before. The baby's here, can't do nothing about it, but wisened up before she got pregnant and getting herself tied to
I
this
agree with you. A lot of
gentleman for
people were
life
telling her,
anymore.
Simone,
Yeah,
but she didn't want to hear it, and that's a girl in love.
But
I think
but
everybody's
listen,
been there.
right.
I wanna say something first of all before we even move forward. Um, to everybody who's listening to this, to everyone who's in the chat, if you have been through this or you are currently going through this, we are very sorry. I am very sorry, and I'll pray for you. And I hope this does not, because a lot of people get triggers. People have not healed. We are very sorry. Unfortunately, this is what is happening to this young lady that we are talking about, and probably it's your story, or it's my story, or it's somebody else's story. So prayers in the chat, we're going to pray for you, and keep your head high, and always know that there are people out there who can help you. There's always support. There are people out there who are willing to give you the help you need. Reach out to those people, seek for help. You're never alone in this situation. If the people closest to you are the ones who are hurting you, go seek help from strangers. There are people out there who are, God is always going to give you someone to help you and get out of a situation. So don't think that you're alone. There's always a solution to every problem. And we are very sorry that you are currently going through this. I am sorry. Okay, go on,
Thank you,
Simone.
Somali Queen. Thank you so much. That was beautifully said. Thank you so much. And I agree. I will second that and say, please talk to somebody. Please get help. It's never too late. It's never too late. Please get help. Talk to anybody, even if it's your next door neighbor. Get help, because you should not be in that kind of situation. Okay. And please call the relevant services to help you too. There is help out there and you can get help. So if that's the case and you're going through it, I truly apologize. I truly do. Donna Potts, welcome. Thank you for being here. The day needs to be mental. She just said day needs to be mental health. I think it
Hmm?
is mental health month anyway. I think it is. So thank you everybody. I just want to also say this. I'm going to play this video and then we're going to what people don't understand is, like, the people that are calling her liars on social media and saying she's making this all up and everything. What they don't understand, okay, uh, American born, block this person ASAP. Block this person.
Maybe she's
Because
saying,
we do not enable
wait,
abuse
wait,
on this channel.
wait. Maybe they're saying that people in social media are saying it's her fault he was defending himself.
No,
Let's
it's her fault.
clarify. EP, the woke
No,
one, what do you mean? Let's just
he
clarify
said
it
it's
first.
her fault. He was defending himself.
Is
Okay,
that
so
what you
listen.
mean? Or is it social
I,
media? Because you said people on social media are saying things. So maybe they
I
wrote
don't know.
that.
They need to clarify it. They need to clarify it ASAP before your ass gets blocked. Clarify that. Because we're not going to do is enable abuse over here.
Now,
Okay,
head
see, I
this.
knew it. I knew it. That's not abuse, y'all. Burnt out. Okay, go seek help. It's mental health month, sir or she or madam. Okay, go seek help. Block them, American born. Eloquent, block them. I do not. I don't
I
care if
don't
it's
have
a
the
block.
option to block. We only have the option
It's
to hide them
it's
or to delete. It doesn't give us the
Okay,
actually
give
option
me
to
a
block.
second. Okay, you ladies speak. Give me a second.
oof.
Give me a second, please. Ladies, carry on.
Oof. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Ah, it's a bot. It's a fucking bot. Insensitive fucking human being. So insensitive.
Tell DDG we know that's you, and everything that is happening to you is your fault, sir. Period.
I hope he never gets to see that child ever in his life. Idiot. Idiot. That is so weird. How do you come to a panel where people are and just write stuff like that? I the we've removed the comment,
Okay,
Glam.
thank you, ladies. Yes, remove the
Have you
comments.
blocked him?
I blocked. I blocked. Thank you, everybody, for being patient. I blocked. Again, bot or not, don't ever, ever come on my channel talking about abuse is okay. Okay? Don't
ABU,
ever do that.
ABU is yeah.
AB user, ABUs, whatever. Okay? Don't ever come on my channel and say that. Ever. Because I'm not the one to stand for shit like that. I never have, never will. Don't ever do that. I don't care if you're a bot. I don't care. Keep it moving. Go somewhere else with that kind of rubbish and rhetoric. That is shit I don't like. And again, this is what it speaks to what I was been saying before that pathetic person rudely interrupted my life. Okay? She had all the evidence to get that restraining order, to take her child out of the country, to do all of that. Okay? He knew. And even with the evidence, okay? Again, exhibit A, okay? Exhibit B, even with this evidence, all right? They knew to grant her that restraining order. And you got people like that and the pick me shit standing up for this type of guy everywhere. Women, especially black women, can never be just be victims. They can never just something happen to them and nobody just say yes, it happened to her, let's support her. They can never be rattled against and supported in the way they deserve to be supported. There's always some kind of disrespect behind it afterwards, because people want to be pick meishes for a man that won't even look at you twice. Okay, let's just send this. So anyway, let me continue. Welcome, JP Anderson. You guys are lost. It's Rock Nation's fault. The moving you bruises are not bruises. Come on, let's be real. Again,
Really?
JP Anderson. Another bot. Another pathetic.
Look at these people. Like on a serious note, please. This is not where you should be. This is not the place for you. Please, kindly. I mean, like, but, please,
Yeah,
miss us with the BS. I don't want to cast people out. I don't want to ruin my day.
I don't
Please,
either.
kindly.
I don't
This
either.
is not
I
the
don't
panel for
either.
you. This is not the channel for you. Kindly, drop the link, Lala.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to now. These are
Listen,
like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like,
and please
these people are absolute.
add a block button for the mods, please. I'll add for them a block button so they can block people.
I'm
Kindly,
going to do that
kindly.
now.
Because I don't want to ruin my day because of some idiots. I swear to God, I'm not going to do it. But you guys are pushing it. You're trying. You're really trying.
Okay,
If it
Simone,
was
welcome. Okay,
your mama or your sister or your daughter, then maybe you would have said, yeah, these are real bruises. But since it does not affect you directly, you have something to say about it. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Who raised you? Pathetic.
they're toxic men. that support toxic men. Okay, okay, I need to figure out how to do the block thing. I need to sort that out. I'll do it. For now, time them out,
Hey,
remove them
look at
kindly.
what I
Thank
wrote in the
you.
back. Lala, look at what I wrote. Don't say
Okay.
it out loud. Ladies, do
Mm-hmm.
not say it out loud. Just look at what I said.
Okay. I
And we
see it.
talked about
I see
that
I see it, Simone.
has like 50 different things, different
Okay.
names. So no, don't say it. Do not say the name.
We
Please,
are not.
ladies, do not say the name.
We
I
will
will
not
not
say
say the
Don't
the
name.
allude
name.
to it. Don't even allude to it. Don't even allude
We
to
will
it.
not. We will not. We will not.
Okay.
So I'm
Thank
just
you,
saying
Simone.
that,
And Simone, are
and
you able to stay? You still got to
I
go for your
no.
appointment.
I just want I was listening because I'm getting ready. I got to go. I have an appointment, but I just want
Okay.
to tell you that
All right, so I'm about to
right
play
now
this. I'm
they're
about to
all
play the
over doing
video,
some
but
stuff.
you can comment in the comments, okay? Simone,
Okay,
thank you for
okay.
letting me know. I appreciate you, Simone.
Viv DeVoe. Now we know.
Thank you. They're always okay. Simone had to drop down, so I'm going to play this, but let me just hide this comment. Oh, Cece, I don't know why they're here. I don't know why they're here, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so Glamrock said, "Show me the picture again." Oh God, I didn't know there was pictures. Yes, there's pictures. Glamrock. So trigger warning to everybody. Okay. Glamrock, that's Exhibit A, one of the pictures that she submitted to the court case. Bruising on her arms. Okay. And then this is again when he bashed her head on the steering wheel and she chipped her tooth. So trigger warning. So I'm going to take this because this is very hard to see at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to play the last video. Okay, everybody, I'm going to play this video. And this is the dusty ass, pathetic brother, DDG's brother. And when I tell you this, like, just be prepared. Okay, so DG said, this is what DG said. DG said, I already have a JP Anderson block, which is lets me know he has allies on the same page trolling asses. Yep. Okay. Done. Okay. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of trolls out here. Don't worry. We're getting them. We're getting them one by one. We'll get them. American born, bear with me. I need to do something with yours. Okay. I'm
JP
gonna have to do this
Anderson.
after.
JP Anderson, go fuck yourself.
They're
Enda
just
ujitombe.
weirdos.
Enda ujitombe kumamako. Mbwa wewe takataka. Mshenzi.
You know it's bad when you got my sister up here speaking Swahili. Okay, you got my sister out here speaking Swahili. So I'm gonna play the video. All right, let me play this video. And this video is of DDG's brother coming.
How come all of a sudden we have people we've never seen in this life?
I know I've never seen half of these people ever.
Where are they coming from?
Ever.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Who is this? Is there somebody else?
I'm
I
saying,
got rid of them.
yeah. Then there's Danny Morris. There's JP. There's this other idiot who was here before EPDA. It's like 5 different accounts. Where the fuck are you
I
coming
got
from?
them. I got them.
Block all this.
I got them. Thank you. I did not see that person, but I got them. They're such weirdos. Listen, come up here. If you real people, right? I'm gonna make something clear. I'm gonna make something clear. Just if you're real, I know you lot are bots, right? You got people out here doing your thing for you. But if you're real, come up here. Come up here and really say it with your chest. Because I can guarantee you I'm not the one or the two, and you basically don't know about me. But
Change
I
it
can
to
reintroduce
subscriber mode.
myself.
Change it to subscriber mode. Comments.
Yeah.
To
I'm
subscriber
trying
mode.
to.
Cause
It's not
goddamn,
allowing me.
what the hell?
It's not allowing me. I'm trying to, but don't worry. It's okay. I'll keep removing it. It's okay. Don't worry. Thank you, American Born. I will. I tried. It won't allow me, but I'm gonna do it again. Okay. So thank you. So
Yeah.
DDG's brother came out and did a live about this, right? Let me just tell you, it will get you all riled up. Welcome, baby girl 1981. Hello, welcome. It will get you all riled up because it got me riled up. I was like, what is this? What is this? It's absolutely diabolical what he's saying, right? So everybody mute up. Let me put this up.
Reason why my mom is the reason why me and my brother get our kids. We go through my goddamn mama. My mom is nice.
Again, this buffoon does not know how to co-parent with the mother of his child and saying this is the reason why me and my brother go through our mother to communicate for them to get their children.
As hell. This could be my mama cup. Chino could come and slap the cup out of her hand. She gonna be like, oh, I'll just go get me another cup. My mom is the nicest person in the world. The fuck? When y'all see motherfucking Halo walking in the...
Do you know, it's embarrassing. He's so embarrassing and ignorant and pathetic. That him declaring he doesn't talk to his child's mother is embarrassing. Poor communication and failed co-parenting damages their child in the long run. Yet you're talking like this. You think this is good. And their mother's co-signing this, please. Like, this just shows me the mother raised them poorly and she ain't holding them accountable. And she cleans up to their mess. Because I would be damned. I would be damned.
Motherfucking room when my brother stream, my mama is coming to bring that motherfucker in there. My mama is the reason why we get our motherfucking kids. I don't talk to my...
Again, pathetic so-called fathers. So-called fathers.
Goddamn baby mama. My brother don't talk to... No, we don't. We go through my mama. W moms. You disrespect my mama, I can't talk to you no more.
What about your disrespectful mama? What about your problematic mother? Okay? And yes, Vanessa. Vanessa, that's what annoyed me. My God, calling babies emming effers. Yes. Yes. Yes.
At this point, the only reason, and let me tell y'all something. My mom lived in the same apartment building as me. That's how she got downstairs so quick. Woo-up was...
Okay? This is the type of ignorant mofos we're dealing with. Ignorant mofos that we're dealing with. And this is what the mother, I take care of mine. I wish you did. I wish you did, so public wouldn't have to see this type of disgraceful human beings. Men that don't know how to communicate and have actual good co-parenting with their mother of their children. And that you have to step in and be the person that goes in between, the go-getter. Like, that doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, I'm just getting really aggravated. Like, I really am aggravated. Vanessa said, I thought he was a good guy. He's toxic and a band, just like his brother. They all are. They're no good guys. These are all narcs on here, in my opinion. Okay, in my opinion. Ladies, do you have anything to say to that video?
Hello, can you hear me? 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Mic check.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah, like they share the same mom, different dads, right?
It looked like it.
It looks like it.
That should tell you everything you need to know.
Eloquent. What do you have to say, sis?
I'm just gonna tell him to shut up too, because it tends to run in the blood. But I don't think I've ever seen on any type of social media, like you see their entire family, their mom, their sister, the girlfriends. I don't think I ever seen a daddy ever that I can ever notice.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Hello, Brenda. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Hi,
Okay,
Brenda.
so I'm going to say this. I'm going to give my final thought. Okay. This is a sensitive topic, right? AB is not something to be played about. It's no joke. I think is the most disgusting inhumane thing you can do to anybody. Okay, especially to a woman or a man or children. It's not on for me. The fact that this woman stayed silent while she was going through all of this and took it to the court says a lot about her character. She's an amazing, beautiful person as well as a great mother. She protected her child, and that's what matters to her. Social media is not the court, judge, and jury. We have systems in place. She took it to court and got her restraining order. Okay? She did what she had to do to protect herself from her ABA and her child. And I 100% stand by her. Haley, I 100% stand by that. Because too many times, Black women are forgotten. Too many times, Black women are ignored when they're going through physical, emotional, verbal abuse. AB, sorry. There are too many times they're not believed, they're ignored. Right? I am not one of them. Okay? I'm not one of them. So what I have to say is, in my opinion, allegedly, I do believe he did do that. The pictures do not lie. He's a narcissist. He's been crashing out on social media. He has nothing but constraints, of my opinion, of the ABA. I truly am heartbroken, and my heart really goes out to her because she does not deserve any of this. His ego, he's egotistical and controlling and a jealous, narcissistical prick. He deserves everything that he gets and what's coming to him. Haley has too many things going on in her career to make up a lie about this, okay? And it's disgusting and disheartening to see women, men, come out here windmilling and being pick-me-shit for a DDG that cusses you guys out on a daily for what? I would never understand. All I have to say is Haley, silent moves makes a loud impact. He took it to the internet. She took it to the courts where it belonged. I just want everybody to understand AB abuse situations is not something to be played for. It's not something to be played with, excuse me. I want everybody to take this serious. If you are going through that, or you have been, or you know somebody is, help them. Reach out to the right services that can help you. Please not know that you're not alone. And if you don't know, reach out to somebody. Get the help that you need. And I also want to say is we have to hold each other accountable. Black, white, Asian, alien, it don't matter. We have to hold each other and our communities accountable. Too many times we are silenced when we say what we go through and what someone's done to us. We cannot allow this silence to go on. Haley didn't either. Therefore, we should stand by her and support her. And that's my final thoughts. Ladies, do you have anything to add to that? Eloquent?
Nope, you said it so eloquently that everything you said is right. And the mama, shut up. That's my final thought. Mama, shut up. Just stay out of this. And if your son do it again, his ass going to jail. She better be lucky her son ain't never met one of my daughters if I had any, because they'll be beating his ass and then put him in jail. How about that?
Thank you, eloquent smiley queen.
uh, uh, uh. No, I'm just saying, like, women, learn to stand up for yourself, protect yourself. Don't worry about what people are saying and what they're going to say about your situation. Because end of the day, they are not in your situation. It's your situation. So you need to do absolutely everything in your power to protect yourself. And don't worry about the haters. The haters are always going to hate. Number one. Number two, let's be there for each other. I know people are busy with life and stuff, so we tend to not really check on in on each other. So let's keep an eye out for each other, protect each other, because nobody's ever going to protect the girl child. The girl child has been neglected for centuries. So, and I wish Haley all the best with her child. I hope she manages to get away from this cycle. And yeah, I just wish her well. And I'm sorry that this has happened to her and other women too, because I'm sure there's so many other women who are going through this. But because she's in the limelight, that's why it's out there. The people who are not on the limelight, and nobody knows about what they're going through. So just know that, be your sister's keeper. There's help out there. Look for solutions to how your community, the people that help people in your community. Um, in case you're near any Muslims, Islamic centers are there too. If you feel like the people in your community are not helping you, look for Islamic centers. They do take in people with DV and stuff like that. So kindly take care of yourself, because nobody's going to take care of you.
Thank you, Somali Queen. Thank you, eloquent ladies. Thank you so much for being up here with me. I appreciate you. Thank you to every single one of you that joined this live today. Yes, it's a very hard live. I did give a trigger warning. Is unfortunately, these things do happen in our society. I wish it didn't, but it does. But I just want to say thank you to everybody for joining me. It was a hard topic. We've had some bots and some weirdos come in here, but I really appreciate every single one of you to be here, sharing your stories, sharing what you've been through. I appreciate that. I wish you all to have a beautiful, blessed day, and please take care of one another. If my last parting words I can give you is take care of each other. Reach out to your strong ones. Okay? If you or you know anybody going through AB, please get them the help that they need. Contact the relevant services. Do what you have to do. Know that you're not alone. Okay, so thank you very much to every single one of you. I appreciate you. Until next time. Oh, before I do leave, I would like to say a big, big thank you to my moderators, American Born. Thank you for being here with me. Eloquent, thank you for being here with me. Somali Queen, thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you all, and I appreciate you all. Take care. Have a lovely, blessed Wednesday. Goodbye, everyone. We'll talk with Grace and Mercy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, Brenda. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Until next time.
It's the way that we rock, will we do it?